Hey everyone, and welcome. Today we're diving into something that's, well, it's at the core of how we connect with each other, but it's so often misunderstood. We're talking about intimacy, but maybe not in the way you think. We're going to look at it as an art form, something you cultivate, with a bit of patience and presence, not just some goal you have to reach. Okay, so before we really get into it, let's just do what it says here right now. Take a nice, slow, deep breath in and let it all out. Yeah, just like that. This is the kind of headspace we're talking about today. Calm, present, and totally open. And this quote, man, it just nails it, doesn't it? Intimacy is an art. And just like any art, you can't rush it, you can't force it. It's a practice, really. Kind of like a delicate dance that's built on three super important things: trust, patience, and a real, genuine connection. So, where do we even start with all this? Well, you might be surprised, but a lot of the time, it starts with the space around you, the atmosphere you create. It can either pull someone closer or, without you even noticing, build a wall.
I mean, think about it, right? You walk into a room and it just feels calm, peaceful. What happens? Your shoulders drop, your breathing gets a little slower. That's not just in your head, it's your body reacting. When an environment feels safe and warm, it's like it's giving your whole nervous system permission to just relax. And that's the very first step to any real connection.
And the great thing is, creating this kind of vibe doesn't have to be some big, complicated thing. Seriously, it can be as simple as finding a quiet spot, maybe dimming the lights a little, or even just starting with a simple, warm smile. They seem like small things, but they send this huge message. Hey, this is a safe place. We can connect here. Okay, so we've got the physical space covered. But that's just setting the stage, right? A nice room is great, but real intimacy, that's built on something deeper. It's built on a foundation of emotional safety. It all starts with that feeling of being truly heard, respected, and, valued. This is so interesting because it breaks down two totally different ways we listen. On one side, you've got listening to respond. Come on, we've all done this. You're not really listening, you're just waiting for your turn to talk, formulating your comeback. But then, on the other side, there's listening to understand. And that's a whole different ballgame. That's being completely present. It's when you actually value what they're saying more than what you're planning to say. That's where emotional safety really starts to grow. And all of this, the safety, the listening, it leads us to a really crucial point. When we think about arousal, our minds often jump straight to the physical, right? But that's not the full picture, not even close. It's a whole body, whole person experience. And you know where it really begins? In your mind, in your emotional state. This right here is so key. Arousal isn't something you chase after. It's not a goal. It's a natural response. It's what happens when the stress melts away and this feeling of comfort and connection starts to build. Basically, when your mind feels safe and connected, your body, well, it can't help but follow. And this is exactly why simple, gentle touch can be so incredibly powerful. We're not talking about big, grand gestures here. It can be something as simple as a hand on the shoulder, a soft hug, just holding hands. These little things communicate so much. Care, presence. It's about building that connection slowly and just letting comfort lead. Which, of course, leads us straight to the absolute bedrock of any deep connection: trust. And how is that trust built? How is it kept strong? Through open, honest communication and through clear, enthusiastic consent. No way around it. So that's the big question, isn't it? What's the real key? How do you create that kind of deep, lasting trust that can weather anything? And the answer, it's actually beautifully simple: open and respectful communication. That's it. It just means checking in with each other, making sure everyone feels comfortable, feels safe, feels heard. It's that mutual respect and understanding that builds intimacy more than literally anything else. Okay, and this brings us to our final big idea for today. And honestly, it might be the most important one. We live in a world that's all about going faster, being more efficient. But the art of intimacy, it asks us to do the complete opposite. It invites us to just slow down. I just love this. The journey, not the destination. It's such a powerful reminder that there's no finish line here. There's no goal you're supposed to be racing towards. The real magic, the real beauty is in the process. It's in all those little moments of connection along the way. And when you slow down, you actually give yourselves the chance to feel and appreciate that journey together. This is the mindset right here. It's about being present, for real. That means putting the phone down, letting go of that mental checklist of all the stuff you have to do tomorrow, and just focusing. Focusing on the person you're with, focusing on what you're feeling, what you're sharing, and this unique thing you're building together, right here, right now. So let's wrap this up. Intimacy, it really is an art. It's built on creating a safe space, both physically and emotionally. It's about fostering a real connection. And more than anything, it's about embracing the journey without being obsessed with the destination. So I want to leave you with this question to think about. In a world that is always, always telling us to speed up, how can you reclaim the beautiful, profound art of slowing down?